Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. My name is Spade, and today I'm using a team that I actually built myself. Let's take a look. Got a Choice Scarf Landorus Therian here. U-turn, Swords Dance, Offensive, Mega Scissor. I do have a support Pokemon for this later on, that's why I'm running these two moves. Choice Scarf Tapu Lele and Heatran on a balloon. And there we have it, Duck Trio with Arena Trap. Got the Darkinium Z with the Z Memento possibility, and the idea is that Scissor can do its U-turning shenanigans early on in the game, and then later on I can use Duck Trio, hopefully to trap something first of all, when I can U-turn around, and then go for the Z Memento, because usually Scissor ends up taking a bunch of punishment going for those U-turns, so later on in the game I can SD up and then potentially clean up with Bullet Punch and Brutal Swing. That's the idea, at least here. And then I do have Tapu Fini here, kind of as a support Pokemon. Taunt, I can, shut down Stall and set up sweepers, hopefully. Maybe I should run like... I'm still kind of experimenting with the spread. I'm honestly experimenting with the whole team. To be honest, maybe I should run like max speed. Maybe a physically defensive spread would be better. I don't know. But got the defog in case I get overwhelmed by a bunch of entry hazards. And originally I did have a Thunderous with the Volt Switch going with the whole wall turning theme of the that's going on. But it just wasn't really doing anything. And I thought Duck Trio would be useful for the Memento support. And also, to trap things like opposing Heatrans that kind of like to switch in on Scissors, so that's kind of the idea there. Still kept the wall turning name, but anyways, rambling, so let's look for a match and see what we get. Leads, maybe Landorus, maybe Pheromosa. I would really like to catch the Landorus with the HBIs. I don't think it would be too bad. I might be able to set up rocks, and I'm thinking he may wanna lead with the Landorus. So I'll go straight for the HBIs, and still don't manage to knock him out. Oh my goodness! That is quite disappointing. Should I go for another one? Should I think I'll just set up my own rocks here, because if he comes out, then he's gone. I don't know. I don't want to defog. Don't want to defog. I may want to go into... Landorus for the Intimidate. May want to go into Tapu Lele. But is he going to Mega Evolve on the first turn? And DD up. That's the deal. I'll go into Scissor. But he does Mega Evolve right off the bat. Does go for the Dragon Dance too. But after the Mega Evolution, I can certainly take a +1 hit. And he DDs again? Okay. Well, he thought he could live a hit, and he did, so... good for him, I guess. But Tapu Fini, I can take his dual stab, even though this is more of a specially defensive one. And EQ is not stab, so I don't really get that early game setup, but to each their own, I guess. He did manage to wear me down. But Tapu Fini is kind of a support Pokemon on the team anyways. It's not a main player usually, so I think we can go back into Scissor. And his Landorus is pretty much gone anyways, so that's also good. Freeze Dry. Okay. Honestly, I think he's just gonna... I think he's gonna sack his... Okay. Okay, he's gonna go for the Aurora Veil. And I'm gonna... Oh, he's got an Encore. My bad. How many turns does Encore last in this generation? That was my bad. He actually goes into this guy. And Encore is still on. I think I'll sack my Tapu Fini at this point. I can change the terrains, as he actually has the Hidden Power Fire, and if he is choiced... Oh wait! I could defog and get rid of this, right? He would be able to use his Landorus though. I'll try it. I'll try it. Yeah. Go for that. Get rid of that Aurora Veil. I did make a mistake with it. I think Heatran's alright. I can take its dual stab. It goes for the Flower Cannon. And I think I'll opt to set up my rocks again, because I can knock out that Landorus, and if he goes into it now, we already learned that I'm faster than him, so I can knock him out. What does he... He's got the Aura Sphere, but at -2, like, it's not gonna do anything, so... Magma Storm, fire! But that thing is probably, like, Assault Vested, so he's gonna be able to take a hit. I mean, this would be great for... Dougie can take a -2 hit, right? Oh wait, he's got HP Fire. So, I'm thinking like I could set up, but he's got the Psychic Terrain, so... I can't do shenanigans with Dougie, so... I don't think Earth Power will be enough, so I'll just go for the Magma Storm. It does land, thankfully. Magma Storm, kind of a gimmicky move, but one thing that I do like it, especially since I'm running the balloon, I can stop like those casual, or rather common lead Mamoswines. Because they can't go for the EQ with the balloon, and since they usually have Focus Sash and usually also the ability Oblivious, because they want to be guaranteed to set up rocks, I can go for the Magma Storm, knock them out with the residual damage that follows. So that's kind of a cool, neat thing. Heatran... Maybe I should sack it at this point, because I think Tapu Fini is more of a useful sack for later on. So... I mean, Heatran at this point... If I could heal it... I don't know. I think I'll manage. I think I will manage. Now, honestly, I'm kind of just free to spam Earthquake. Or... I could go into my own Tapu Lele. Yeah, I think I'm free to spam Earthquake. And if this doesn't knock him out, I can at least put him in a range where... Alright, and he sacks the Ninetales. Landorus is gone. Pheromosa, I guess, could come in. But yeah, he's, again, he's most likely scarfed himself, and he's gonna be able to outspeed me. So, maybe this time... Tapu Fini would be good of a sack. And... yeah, because then I could... Because then what I could do... I mean, if I go into Scissor... He's gonna sack his, Well, alright. Alright, I think this works out. Because, I mean, of course, if he wins the speed tie. But, yeah, I can knock him out. He cannot knock me out. Landorus is gone. Pheromosa, not sure what kind of set he's running. He is faster. Okay. The Psychic Terrain is still up. Psychic Terrain is still up, and I cannot change it. I'll have to go into Landorus. I can get the Intimidate on him. I mean, he could have the Ice Beam, but he's choiced, right? Ah, that's freaking terrain shenanigans. Is he? Is he choiced? Or not? Yeah, he is. Alright. Alright. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's good. And, I can just sack my Duck Trio here. And then the Psychic Terrain will wear out. I can proceed to a Bullet Punch. And knock out the Pheromosa. For the game. Alright. Alright. That worked out decently at the end. I was a bit troubled, but, yeah, worked out good. Solid defensive core. Yeah, this is kind of a cool team. I do kind of like Heatran as a lead. I would like to keep the balloon for the Gliscor. He may lead with it. I'll lead with the Heatran. If he leads with the Tapu Lele, he actually leads with the Toxapex. Okay, so what are you going to do? I think what I'll do, in case he has like Toxic Spikes, or even whatever, I can go into Tapu Fini. And I can go for the taunt. If he's gonna go into anything, it's probably Ferrothorn, and I can taunt that. If he goes into Gliscor, I can, taunt that. I can shut down his potential defensive switch-ins. There we go. I do kind of like my balloon, but at the same time, I do just want to go directly into my Heatran, and he actually switches out. I might as well. He may protect on the first turn, but he may not. So, boom. And I am faster, so that's also really cool. I'll go for the... He should probably switch out into his Starmie. I think that would be his best play. Or he can go into Toxapex. That's fine as well. But I get a huge hit off on the Gliscor, which is great for... If I manage to keep it that way, that's great for Scizor. For Scizor late game, he may want to Scald again, or then he could do like whatever. I think I'll go into Tapu Lele this time. Tapu Lele as he switches out into his Ferrothorn. Remember this one? Focus Blast is a good play, right? If I can wear down this Ferrothorn, I already got the Scizor pretty low. That means I can potentially sweep with Scissor later on. But now in this situation, I think my optimal play is to go into Heatran on a potential Protect. But now, as long as I manage to keep the Ferrothorn below 50%, you know, I'm fine with that. He goes into Tapu Lele. He could also carry Focus Blast. But it's not my Focus Blast. It doesn't knock me out. Yes! Get off a heavy hit. And some trap damage. Okay, so he's most certainly locked into Focus Blast. And he cannot switch out. So I could go into my own Tapu Lele. And Gliscor is at that range. Ferrothorn 39%. Could also go into Tapu Fini. I'm just thinking, what will I lure out? What will gain me the most momentum? I could just bank on a Focus Blast miss. That would be fun. But I mean, Heatran could be a useful sack, so I have a bunch of Pokemon that could take any hits. I'll go into my own Tapu Lele here. Yeah. And, okay, the terrain actually wore off conveniently right on this turn. So I think the move that I go for will determine what is he gonna go into. So I think I'll just go for the Moonblast and bring out the Ferrothorn most likely. 21%? Does he have Protect? He may want to have, like, I think he would have entry hazards on this guy. I might as well go for it. And I do knock out the Ferrothorn. Oh, that is great. That is great for late game Scissor Sweep. Got the Ferrothorn gone. Gonna wear down his defensive core little by little. Now Starmie is gonna come in and he's gonna want to spin. I'm gonna get this hit off as he's gonna spin, because he's gonna go into probably like Charizard, maybe even directly now. I want to go into Landorus, but if he Hydro Pumps, I mean, I need Landorus so that he cannot set up. I'm willing to go into Doggy and sack Doggy. Yeah. Because, you know, it's just that if he goes into that Charizard, then that would be horrible. But now he could go... It also depends, like, what kind of set he's running. I would think it's X, because he has these two as his special attackers. So, yeah. I would think it's X. He could go into Gliscor. Unfortunately, Heatran is really down. I kind of sacked my Doggy, but I just kind of needed to do that. Tapu Lele. He goes into Gliscor. Alright. That's good. He can go for Protect. He probably will. But this is alright. His own Tapu Lele is at 19%. So I don't think even a Moonblast, it shouldn't be able to knock me out. And I do knock out his Gliscor. He goes into Tapu Lele. This is a speed tie. Let's see who is going to win it. I guess he could have Shadow Ball. Maybe that would knock me out without stab. Maybe. But it's a speed tie. I'm willing to risk it, so... Knock out the Tapu Lele. Good. Win that speed tie. And now we have that Charizard. Have to go for the Psychic. It's gonna be a 2-hit KO But, I mean, that X Charizard is, yeah, it's X. Oh my goodness, that did so much. And he's able to knock himself out with the recoil. And then the last Pokemon he has is the Toxapex. If he gets the Scald Burn right now, then this might be interesting. But if he doesn't, then I think I got this. Because even with Double Protect, yeah, I got this one. So that worked out alright. This team is actually putting in some work. I do kind of like it. I always enjoyed wall-turning shenanigans. And Dugtrio is such a cool Pokemon. I really hope to get off that Z Memento at some point. Leads. I'm thinking he's gonna lead with Landorus. Or he leads with the Silvally. Okay. What do you do? And this is a normal type. Just because I'm not sure, I'm gonna go straight for the attack. At least he can't go for a ground type move on me. I don't know if Silvally learns Earthquake. But, yeah. The thing with Silvally is, you never really know. Yes. So go straight for the... At least he's faster, so he's max speed. Probably Scarf. Yeah. Alright. That works out great. Get a bunch of damage on the Landorus. And he's leftovers, which means I can just go for the HPIs. I don't think he's running max speed. He could be max speed leftovers, I guess, but I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. Don't have to risk missing. He's trapped. He cannot switch out. I can knock him out. No Stealth Rocks for him. And now it doesn't even matter that I lost my balloon. Because, yeah. Landorus is gone. That's the only Pokemon with the Earthquake, pretty much, that I need to watch out for. Unless that Silvally has it. In comes Toxapex. I think I can live any hits. Scald doesn't do too much. I can set up my Stealth Rocks. I could go into Tapu Fini. But I think I will just play aggressive. Go into Tapu Lele instead. Ah, that's interesting. Sub. Now I kind of just have to go for Psychic. Let's see what he does next. Goes for the Scald. Gets the burn. And now he's either going to Protect, or then he's gonna switch out into Latias. So I think Landorus would be a decent play. I'll do it. I don't think he has Protect. Or he has it, because, yeah, I was just thinking, like, okay, so he's got Sub, Baneful Bunker, Scald, and then most likely the Recover. I'll go for the EQ now, as I think he should have recovered, but I guess he can go for the Scald. Doesn't get the burn this time. If he protects now, or goes for the Baneful Bunker, yeah, I was hoping to catch him on that Protect or Baneful Bunker, whatever it is. In comes Latias. I do have Sucker Punch. I do also have Heatran here. Honestly, I have no reason to not go into Heatran because I completely wall him. Plus, he has Defog, so that is what he's most likely going to do. And yeah, I could go into Scissor, get some momentum, but yeah, I do want to get those rocks up. He actually goes for the Psychic. Interesting. I'll just go for the Magma Storm. I'm still faster than a Latias. Reflect type. Oh, this is interesting. That's cool. But with the exception that, oh wait. He still keeps the Levitate, right? Yeah, he keeps the Levitate. I cannot, it copies your typing, not anything else. So I can't Earth Power him. But the Magma Stone will be neutral damage now. So he's Psychic, is he... Okay, like... This is just weird. Really weird. Magma Stone did 14%. So it's some sort of defensive thing. Can I guess I could Focus Blast him? I'll go into Tapu Lele now. Before he, like, Calm Minds and stuff. He goes for the Roost. Okay. This is pretty cool, I must say. I'll go for the Focus Blast. Focus Blast. I forgot to say it. Man. Focus Blast is a good play. But now he can switch out. He could go into Volc... No, he wouldn't go into Volcarona now. I guess he could go into Toxapex. He may want to stay in case he's, like, super bulky. I kind of want to go into my Duck Trio, but... Do I really need to say it again? Focus Blast is a good play. Got it, Tapu Lele? Got it? I'm sorry I forgot to say it. It cost me 3... And at this point he caught on and now he's switched up his type. So, he's a Psychic Fairy. Psychic Fairy Latias. That was the... no, it was the first speculation with Mega Latias was that it would be like Dragon Fairy, but it didn't end up being. But now we got the Psychic Fairy Latias. That's equally as scary, I say. But since he... Would he have... I don't think he would have HP Fire as his last move. Would he? I mean, I guess he could. I'll have to U-turn out of here. As he goes into Toxapex. That is great. That is great, because I do have Dougie. It should be able to do, even after Baneful Bunker, it should be able to do at least like 50% to knock this guy out. So I don't need to worry about him. He can't do his regenerator shenanigans. And yeah, I do manage to knock him out from that range. Not sure what kind of spread he was running, but I do enough to Toxapex to knock him out from 50%. First impression could be incoming. Yeah, in fact, it's... Tapu Lele is kind of good as a Scarfer, so I wouldn't necessarily want to lose it. But at the same time, it's just kind of a good switching, because I can stop priority, so... Or he actually just goes for the liquidation, so... my bad. My bad. I could go into Tapu Fini. And, I mean, it's just kind of good, because I can Scald or Moonblast, anything. I think I'll go for the Scald. I mean, if he goes into... I'll go for the Moonblast, because if he goes into Lati Eyes... Because sometimes these Tapu Finis only carry, like, the Nature's Madness, which is, like, you know, basically Super Fang. I know that now, so, Silvally comes in... Even if you got, like, Thunderbolts, it's fine. Okay, he goes for the Parting Shot. Ready to set up here. And he goes into Lati Eyes. Okay. Okay. Don't get a special attack drop. Unfortunate. Psychic type, Roost. I think I will... stop him before he changes type too many times. Now he's Water Fairy. With Psychic. I mean, earlier he had nothing for Scissor, so I think from 50% I can also knock out Volcarona. Or he actually goes into this guy. I'm pretty sure I could live a hit. And I'm just thinking about that Volcarona. Like, maybe I could knock it out. But I think I'm fine. Unless he's banded. But this is Mega Scissor, so I can live any hit. And now I'm pretty sure I will be able to... I should be able to clean up here. Still not... emergency exit. He's not going to be able to get off a hit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. His own ability worked against him. I should have just... I mean, I could have Brutal Swings. But... yeah, I should have. I thought... I was just confident in Scissor with its massive power, so... But yeah, it works out. He could have knocked me out, but... Nope. Do you have? No, you wouldn't have prior. U-turn and Parting Shot. That's an interesting choice. But Volcarona comes in. Should be able to knock him out. Yep. Don't even get burned by the Flame Body, and you go down to Stealth Rock's hand. We got this, we got this. Alright. There we go. That's the games for today. Been going for like half an hour. I might do another session with this team because I do kind of like it, and didn't exactly get to do what I kind of like it to do, especially the Z Memento support shenanigans with the Dougie. So maybe sometime in the next time in the future. But yeah, this is a team that I built. If you got suggestions for this team, if you want to keep sending me your own teams, you can do so. Keep doing that. Do really appreciate your teams. I can get some inspiration out of those, and that's how I kind of built this first team. You know, I've been trying out a lot of your teams, and finally build a team of my own. Or I did build a couple of teams at the beginning, but anyways, I'm rambling. So do stuff and things, and I'll take you guys next time. Spade Rambling signing out. Peace.